JNN students, today I am here to going to explain you the poem Rain on the Roof. In this chapter, we will read about the sound of rain. Have you ever noticed the rain? Have you ever noticed the sound of rain? The different platform, a different place, there's a different sound. Have you ever noticed? Just let's continue with the poem. बचपन कर दो इसको. Curtis Kinney was born in 1826 near Panayam, New York. He worked as a lawyer, a journalist, and a paymaster in the U.S. Army. During the American Civil War, he was also a senator from the 5th District in the Ohio Legislature from 1882 to 1883. One of his most famous poems, written in 1849, was Lilting and the Haunting and the Rain on the Roof. It could be said that this poem established the name of the Curtis Kinney as a popular poet. He died in Ohio in 1904. Yes, this poem is behind of the poet of his popular make him a popular poet. This just because of the this poem, he just established his name and he made a popular poet. We will start with the introduction. From the title of the poem, you can correlate with the title, The Rain on the Roof. Automatically it comes what it sound come. Okay, this is the poem about the rain. Yeah, we can make out that the poem is about the rain. The poet is telling about the memories he has of the rain. Here the poet, this is the own experience, this is a real experience and the real thought of the poet, which he expressed in his poem. In his the feelings, the memories related to his life, related to his mother, he just put it in on the poem. Obviously we all have the lots of thoughts regarding the rain, or many of you are just like to enjoy the oily food, the spicy food on the rain, and the many of you are just enjoying the rain by the taking bath on rain, and lots of memories we have the rain. And this is the time of rain, this is the rainy season, this is the time of rain, so we just correlate, we all have the memories and we can correlate this poem with our memories. And the sound of the raindrops falling on the roof of the house brings back the sweet memories of the past, or the sound coming in the poet's mind just recall his all memories one by one from the past, and he just think about it. Though first of all we will read about the new words. We read about tinkle, shingles, woof, refrain, and these 4-5 words we will read about. This is the new words we will read. And tinkle means short lightning sound जो होता है, and the shingle means the wooden tiles, and the woof means the thread woven across the loom. Refrain means the sound which comes repeated and repeated again, like the sound of rain is refraining something. The sound is continuously coming and repeating again. And the era, the old poetic word for before. Before starting the poem, I just want to give you some experience of the sound of the rain. So let's watch the video. Okay, now before introducing the poem, I would like to correlate this poem with your memories and thoughts and the sound of the rain. Just I'm going to show you few rain videos. Just tell me which kind of feelings you have, which memories comes in your mind. Just tell me after that. Yes, in the first stanza, The poet is saying that when the humid shadow, you know that the clouds are the full of water, and the poet is saying that the sky is full of the clouds which are moisture. The clouds have moisture, that's why it's raining, and the laden are full of water and are about to bring rain. When such clouds hover around in the sky all over the starry spaces, starry means the starry spaces means they refer to the sky at night. The sky night means the full of the which have the full of stars, means the clear sky night. And at that time the huge clouds which are full of moisture move around in the sky, and then suddenly the cloud with the moisture, like with the water, they just move around all the sky, and huge cloud with the moisture and move around all the sky, the sad darkness, and the almost when the night the sky was cloudy, how is feel like that, है ना. And the darkness is all over there, in spite of it is day or night. Whenever the cloudy darkest clouds were there in the sky, there will be the darkness all over there. And the night is wiped out by the raindrops, or then what is happening, the raindrops which seems like tears falling from the sky. How the poet treated like the raindrops as a tears. The poet is comparing raindrops as a tears. He says that the dark sky which seems to be very sad, it appears as if it is crying, and the raindrops is the tears shed by it. And he adds that he like to lie and lie on the bed. He just as a lazy one. He just like to lie on the bed as like a lazy one, and just he want to feel the sound of the rain, and listen to the sound made by the raindrops falling on the roof. This stanza is their alliteration. Alliteration is the meaning of the sound which is repeating. Some of like humid hover. Humid and hover. What sound is repeating? H sound is repeating. Steady spaces. What sound is repeating? S sound. Press pillow. What sound is repeating? P. Lie, listening. L. Okay. This is the sound which is repeating. Onomatopoeia means is the use of the sound to create a dramatic effect. Which words they are creating the dramatic effects and the auditory imaginary. When there is a lots of sound when the drama you have seen in the drama and the film, they are using the different kind of words that can you relate in the sound only, in the word uses of the word only, you can correlate with the with many of things, with the thing that which can correlate you. And then the like patter is the word of the sound of the word. It is the sound made by the raindrops falling on the rooftop. And then the personification, like treating our own living things like a living pig. Here he used the dark shadow, the darkness like a shed. He treated sky like a person, like a living thing, and treated a cloud like a they just are moving and comes to the sky, and like a shed, like whenever we want to cry, so whenever we feel sad, we have the shed in our eyes, like tears shed. So that same as he just treated like that only. The dark clouded is just like he treated कि जब when the sky was sorrow, the dark clouds around them, and then the tears comes fall like raindrops. He just treated tears and raindrops as well. The transferred epithet means is the adjective which can use as a noun and refer to the other noun, like melancholy, darkness. Here the darkness is not the melancholy. यहाँ पे darkness is not using as a melancholy, not using for the sad. He is referring it for the sad people, not for the darkness. He is referring for the sad people. Melancholy, darkness. Here the melancholy is not using for the darkness, it's using for the sad people. Thank you so much. The next stanzas, two stanzas, we will read in our next video.